Alright, this is done by request by my best friend of 25, 30 years-ish, Kristin. She went ahead and saw the update that I did probably about half an hour ago. And she got a hold of me on Facebook, and she was like, dude, you should tell them about when we were kids and da 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 da. Apparently I still make her laugh, so, cool. Um, yeah, she got a hold of me on Facebook, and she was like, yeah, I remember seeing you wear a dress and makeup, I think, once. So, yeah, that should tell you something. I think I wore a dress maybe 3 or 4 times in my semi-adult juvenile life, um, and they were all for family functions, where it was kind of mandated. Kristin is a person that, well, let's just say I got arrested quite a few times, and those arrests somehow miraculously always ended up being when either I was with Kristin or her brother or Bryce, one of the guys that she had a huge crush on, and I think lost her virginity to. Yes, I said it. Oh, um, uh, hmm. And a couple of other people. And so yeah, that was a bit interesting. When I don't know whose big idea, Okay, so everybody at some point in their life has snuck out of their house, or at least has tried to sneak out of their house. Um, I have since made major amends with my grandparents, and I know that they're probably going to watch this. They watch my updates from time to time. Um, I give them the heads up if any of my updates have like sexual theme or whatever, or if it's talking about something that I think they really wouldn't like. So, but yeah, my my grandparents were kind of like my safe haven, growing up. Sometimes, um, I think everybody's grandparents are like that, but Kristin, her brother Matt, Adam, and Andrew lived across the street from my grandparents, and um, I don't know how the family feud between her family and my grandparents started way back when, but I think it's long since been buried now, and I'm kind of glad to see that. but um, but one time, me, Kristin, and my brother, we went over to Sierra Vista Mall over in Fresno, California, um, and me and my brother went into this shop next to Gottschalk's department store, which is kind of like a Neiman Marcus sort of uppity type place. Not exactly my kind of store. And my brother went into the store called Forget Me Not, which was right next to Gottschalk's, and Kristin said, oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to go into Gottschalk's for a minute. I said, all right. And she came back and she was like, dude, I just grabbed these mood rings. Check it out. And I was like, how did you pay for those? I thought you said you didn't have any money. And she was like, no, I just took them. I was like, what? Uh, what do you mean you took them? You stole them? And she was like, yeah. She was like, it was really easy. Come on, I'll show you. And okay, keep in mind my brother is like 2 years and 9 months younger than me. Um, and really, I should have been the bigger sibling, and went ahead and said, eh, hmm, nah, cool, you go on with your bad self. You do what you gotta do.
Can you hand me my jacket?
Yeah. Ugh. There you go, baby. And so instead I did the wrong thing and went, I don't know, Kristin. She's like, oh, come on, it's easy, we won't get caught. And so
we have exercised the demons.
We went over to Gottschalk's and ended up grabbing some mood rings out of a display case, and went ahead and started to run out the doors. Little did I know that, you know, we were being watched on camera. So we're sitting there, we're running. Okay, Kristin, at the time, I think I was maybe $1.45, maybe, and my brother was maybe 99 pounds, and Kristin's always been a little bit heavier set, and somehow she was outrunning me. And here I am. I was, you know, the little elementary school track star growing up. You know, I did the 100-yard dash, the 50-yard dash, and I'm sitting there huffing and puffing. You know, and she's like, come on. I'm like, I can't, save yourself, go. And yeah, and I was like, fuck it, it's just not worth it. So I just stopped. I'm like, all right, you got me. And the nice little department store security was like, we need to see those rings that are on your hands. And like, I've always been one of them people that wears a lot of rings. I don't really wear too much now, but you know, at the time I think I had like 3 rings on one hand and 2 on the other, and I think one of them was a mood ring, and I think I had maybe 1 or 2 in my pocket. So they were being priced at like $5-10 each, so, you know, a couple bucks, whatever. But they ended up saying that I stole, like, that they said that they found like $100 worth of jewelry and on me and whatever. And long story short, I ended up getting informal probation because I was charged with petty theft. But it got bumped down to guilt by association. My brother was charged with guilt by association. Kristin, I don't know how or what she got. I ended up doing I think like 50 hours of community service for that one thing. And I'm running into about 8-9 minutes here. 8 minutes 11 seconds. And you know, just I was a stupid kid. I was a stupid kid. And I'm gonna go ahead and continue this in another video. Hit y'all up in a few minutes. Bye.